Hi everybody, I'm Alex.
And I'm Tyler.
Welcome to Unit 2, entitled Democracy Threatened in Myanmar. In early February, Myanmar's elected officials were arrested and the country was put into martial law. The pretext for this was that there were some irregularities in the election, which was henceforth cancelled. This may all sound a bit familiar, and it would seem as though the elected officials were never truly in power in the first place.
Pretext.
Pretext. Myanmar, aka Burma, is a country with a complicated history. Many years ago, it was a British colony, and the British Empire used to play different ethnicities off against each other. For example, certain minorities were given special privileges, whilst the majority ethnicity were excluded from many parts of public life, such as joining the military and the civil service.
Play somebody off against each other.
Play somebody off against each other.
But during the chaos of World War II, anti-British independence activists from this ethnic group actually gained power. One of these people was Aung San, the founder of the Myanmar Armed Forces, who was assassinated in 1947. His daughter, Suu Kyi, is famous for her role in Myanmar's democracy movement. Because her father is revered as one of the leaders of the independence movement, she has gained some degree of notability even amongst her enemies. Revere.
Revere. Do you think it's possible for a military-controlled government to run a country as well as, say, a democratically elected government?
I mean, I wouldn't think so in my limited knowledge. It seems like prerequisites for being in a military group don't require any background in politics or any kind of democratic procedures. So it just logically seems to me that people who trained and have experience in managing and leading would be better suited than just people in the military.
Right, yes. And honestly, in my opinion, it depends what you mean when you say better. There are examples of countries developing under military leaderships. I mean, this country is a prime example. In the 1960s and 70s, it modernized extremely quickly, but there are a lot of problems with that. And there were a lot of, wrongful imprisonments and deaths and all sorts of terrible things that happened at the same time. So, like, when you say better, there are plenty of flawed democracies out there, but you take democracy 10 times out of 10, I think, in most cases. That is going to do it for the preview. We'll see you back here for the review.